Here she comes.
Just wait for the helicopter to disappear. Well, thank you very much for that round of applause for these fine people. And if you have a mobile phone, could you switch it off for the next half hour, unless you are a brain surgeon or a heart surgeon or some other important person that needs to have the phone on, or put it on vibrate. So welcome to family and friends of Tim and Martine to this very happy celebration of marriage. And on behalf of Tim and Martine, I thank you for being here today. A little later in this ceremony, Tim and Martine will exchange rings as a symbol of their love for each other. So I now ask for the Lord of the Rings to please step forward. That would be you, sir. Okay. What you're going to do, these rings will be passed amongst all these people. We're going to start on the left, so you can go around the front. Both boxes. In one ring, in one box is the bride's ring, and in the other is the groom's. And Martine and Tim would like you to be involved in the ceremony, and this is one way of being involved. This is known as the ring warming. So as you receive the box, if you just offer your silent best wishes for their future happiness together, and by holding the box you will actually warm it with the warmth from your own hands. Please send them around and we will continue, and they'll be collected in time for the ring exchange. So we're going to go this way around there and back to here. So James, keep your eye on them, mate. So this ceremony today, ladies and gentlemen, gives social recognition to a union that has already taken place in the hearts of these two people present here today. And we are here not only to witness their commitment to each other, but also to wish them every happiness for their life together. Tim and Martine believe that marriage is founded on sincerity and understanding, which leads to tolerance, confidence and trust. They know that it involves respect for each other's individuality and that most difficult of tasks, the acceptance of each other's weaknesses, prejudices and faults, which they tell me they have none. They believe too that those qualities that have attracted each to the other can best be developed during a lifetime spent together, and a happy marriage that they know will enable them to establish a home where there will be love and stability, and where you, their family and friends, will always be welcome, and where you will find peace and support. Their home will be a base from which the shared influence of their lives together following this ceremony today can extend to family and friends. Ceremony that you will be hearing this afternoon has been put together by Tim and Martine. Not only have they chosen the format for this ceremony, but they've chosen me as their celebrant, and I'm honoured and privileged to be conducting this ceremony for you here today. Now, I guess you'll know most of the people standing in front of you, but I think we should do a bit of a formal introduction. The proud gentleman who walked the bride up the garden path, literally, today, is Ron Botanical, Martine's stepfather. Round of applause for Ron. and Tim tells me he's impressed with what you've done so far today. Martine, as you can see, has chosen a very charming lady to be her best woman, and she just happens to have the same surname as well, Amber Schaefer. Now, Tim told me that he went through an extensive testing, stringent audition process that would be worthy of any TV talent show. He's come up with this gentleman on my right, who is his best man, James Hayes. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll never see this group of people gathered in one place ever again looking quite like this. So go in nice and close. There are a few people itching to do a digital click. Off you go. You've got 30 seconds. And counting. Now, you are most welcome to take photographs during the ceremony, but of course you can see there are two people here with expensive lenses. Andrea and Mauro, these are the official photographers, so make sure that you don't jump up at some inopportune time and block them doing their creative work. My name is Jeffrey Allen Conrow, and I'm a registered marriage celebrant duly authorised by the Commonwealth of Australia to solemnise this, your marriage, according to the laws of the country. And before you, Timothy Mark Rowse, known to most as Tim, and you, Martine Astrid Schaefer, before you are joined in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am bound, as you know, to remind you publicly of the serious and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage by law is the union of a man to a woman to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. And when I first met Tim and Martine, not all that long ago, I may say, we had a bit of a chat, and I asked them a few questions about their relationship and its development. Many of you will know some of the details, and there will be some gaps in the telling of the story, so it's up to you to fill in those gaps later at the reception. Martine and Tim first met in March 2011 in St Kilda on a date, and I use that term very loosely. Well, there's a little more to it than just simply a date. In actual fact, a nefarious plot had been hatched by their parents and had been in the making for quite some time. A cunningly devised plan ended up putting these two people together on a date, which, by the way, to those in the know, we all refer to it technically as a quasi-arranged marriage scenario. Hey, good work to the plotters. Give them a round of applause. Without you, we wouldn't be here. I said to Martine, what was your first impression of Tim? And she got straight to the point. That both of these people, they don't muck around. They tell you like it is. Easygoing, honest, and a great body. I said to Tim, what was your first impression of Martine? And he's written, she appeared to be honest. Had good morals. She was smart and funny, laid back, and of course, very attractive. Their first date, as we said, was at the aforementioned location. It was in St Kilda at Barney Allen's. Who proposed, and where did it take place? Well, Tim proposed at Riva in St Kilda, overlooking the water, and being a true romantic at heart, he had chosen Valentine's Day 2014 to pop the question. Martine tells me he was a little bit nervous and wondered why he was fumbling with his phone. He scrolled down his text messages and finally stopped at one from Telstra, which depicted a large high-rise building with the words printed on the outside, "Will you marry me?" And of course, the rest is history. It worked, thanks to the power of Telstra. I said to Martine, what is it that you love about Tim? And she's written, I love his loyalty to me, to my family, and to my friends. He makes me believe in myself, and he has the uncanny ability to make me smile even when I'm down. Said to Tim, what do you love about Martine? And he said, there aren't enough words in the English language to describe how I feel about Martine. No, he didn't say that, I said that, just trying to make you feel better. No, this is what he said, really. He said, I love Martine for a whole lot of reasons. She's caring, supportive, loyal, protective, and looks after me when I'm sick. She believes in me even when I don't believe in myself. She's willing to try new things and new experiences even if they are sometimes outside of her comfort zone. She's very beautiful on the inside and also on the outside. And one more thing, she's got a great arse. I just read this, I don't write, okay? What are your hopes for the future was the final question I asked them. And they were unanimous. They want to grow old together as a couple, to laugh, to love, to support and respect each other. And they're looking forward to creating their own family. So you better start knitting now. Ladies and gentlemen, now you know why this couple is standing before you this afternoon. Who left their phone on? That wasn't Sullivan, was it? It was. Do you mind? You're interrupting a wedding. Goodbye. I know who it is, don't worry. He knows I'm doing a wedding. Why are you hanging out? Well, we have a very interesting situation. And the next section of this little ceremony I would call dedication to parents and parents' blessing. So Ron, I'm going to ask you to stand at the moment, just for 1 moment, that's good. I have a question to ask you, and at the end of the question, you won't need the mic, just in a big, loud voice, I'm looking for a 2-word answer. Who brings Martine to be married to Tim this day?
I do.
Thank you, you may be seated. I believe you've been practising that speech for a while.
Some time.
Tim and Martine are particularly happy that their parents are here today to witness this pledge of their commitment to each other. And they ask that all parents give their support to this marriage and help to uphold the ideals that they are expressing here in front of you this afternoon. And before Tim and Martine are joined as husband and wife, they wish to express their gratitude to you all for the support, unconditional acceptance and the encouragement that you have always given them. So on their behalf, I now publicly express the following sentiments to you all. Our union does not separate us from you, but only strengthens our relationship with you. What greater reminder is there of endurance and commitment than that of a loving parent for their child? You have taught us the meaning of truth, respect, hope and loyalty. We love you for that, and we bring these values to our own union. We thank you for all that you are to us. We are not given away, but are honoured by your love today and always. We return that love with the fondest of admiration, and we are eternally close to your hearts now and always. So now, I, Jeff Conrad, ask you all, these are the parents, Astrid, Ron, Robert, Sue and Ken, to come forward and stand together. Where's Robert? Yeah, come down the front, mate. That's the one. Thank you. Just stand and face the couple. And I have a question for all of you. You've heard what they've expressed to you. So I'm going to ask you all a question, and at the end, if you could respond with a resounding chorus of "We do." The question is very simple. Do you all agree to strengthen this marriage by upholding both Martine and Tim with your love and support?
We do.
Excellent. Thank you very much. You may be seated. Well, Tim, are you still breathing? Because you're going to get a chance to speak now. I'm going to ask you a question, and I'm also looking for a 2-word answer. Tim, will you take Martine to be your lawful wedded wife?
I will.
That's great, but there's a lot more to go yet. I like your enthusiasm. Will you offer her your friendship and loving kindness, honour and respect her growth and freedom as well as your own, give comfort and support, and love and cherish her through all the challenges and joys of your shared life together? I will. I think we got that. Martine, it's your turn. Will you take Tim to be your lawful wedded husband? Will you offer him your friendship and loving kindness, honour and respect his growth and freedom as well as your own, give comfort and support, and love and cherish him through all the challenges and joys of your shared life together?
I will.
Thank you very much. I'm going to ask you just to take a step towards your guests. That's good. Maybe another step. Turn and face each other. Hold hands. And gaze into each other's eyes. That's the way. Ladies and gentlemen, I now invite you to witness the vows that Martine and Tim will make to each other. And of course, these promises are the foundation of a happy and a joyful life together. There are no vows more precious than these because they come from the heart. Tim, if you could take this ring and place it on the third finger of Martine's left hand. Use your left hand so the photographers can get a nice clear shot of that. They'll love you for it. Well done. And I want you to repeat these words after me. First, the statement required by law.
I call upon here everyone present to witness that I, Timothy Mark Rowse, take you, Martine Astrid Schaefer, as my lawful wedded wife.
And now the words that you'd like to say to Martine of your own free will.
Martine, you are my best friend, my confidant, and one of my favourite pests. You make me laugh and cry. You are honest and wise. You are my strength. And you are kind-hearted. And you always love me, no matter what. Have always managed to help me through bad times. And I cannot imagine my life without you. Today I want to make a promise to you and to myself, in front of our family and friends, to love and honour, to protect you for all the days of my life. Let this ring be a symbol of the promises we have made today, and of the lifelong bond between us.
Have the other ring. Just hold the ring there and say these words after me. First of all, the statement required by law.
I call upon everyone here present to witness that I, Martine Astrid Schaefer, take you, Timothy Mark Rowse, as my lawful wedded husband.
And now the words that you'd like to say of your own free will.
Tim, I'm proud to take you as my husband. You have helped me triumph over challenges presented, encouraged my personal growth, and boosted my self-esteem. You've helped me to become the person I am today, and with your help, I'll be a better person tomorrow than I was yesterday. I love the way you trust and care for me. I love the way you trust and believe in me. I love you, and I love my life with you. Today, as we begin our lives as husband and wife, I commit myself to you. Let this ring be a symbol of the promises we've made today and of the lifelong bond between us.